What's up, y'all? What's up? Welcome back to another video with your boy Abe Shaw. As you guys know by the title of this video, we'll be going over the US30 breakdown. Just sent out, when I sent out the US30 alert. Scratch that. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, please make sure you follow me on Instagram, because I'm about to start maybe like once or some type of, I don't know why. Yesterday I just felt like giving y'all free signals alert on the Instagram. I haven't done it in a while, so I'm like, you know what? Let me bless the timeline. Let me give do my part, give back to the community. You feel me? So sent out a US30 trade alert. I said, hey, if you get to the zone, I'm gonna go over it in the video too, but if you get to the zone, if you retest, if you're close below the zone, we're gonna be looking for the sell. If it break out, and then okay, we're gonna look for the buy. Long story short, TP 1 through 7 got smashed, and then it's currently floating about 3,500 pips in why am I stuttering right now? It's currently floating 3,500 pips in profit right now, just off of this one move. Now, I've used my signal chat. Shout out to those in the academy. Shout out to those in the signal chat. We actually caught the same setup for SPS 500. So 600 pips off SPS, actually a lot. 700 pips off of SPS, just off of like holding it from the entry point I gave to where it's at now. And the same thing, 3,500 pips off of Germany 40, aka dots, for those that trade KLT 4S, for that same sales setup that I was looking for going into like today in London session earlier this morning. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I'll catch you guys on the chart where we're about to actually go over like what made me basically ultimately look for the sale, or how did I know this is the actual sale setup that I want to enter at for this specific trade. Let's get it. Alright, so let's go ahead and see which published. Which one was it? I think it was this one for US30. Yeah, it was this one. So last night for US30, dang, it's weird because I can't. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna press play so you can see. Like, this was the actual alert that I sent out to my signal chat. This is the setup that I was looking for. I knew 35,363 was the area that was a major resistance area. And the reason why I say that is because when you look to the left of the chart, you can't see it here right now, but I'm gonna actually go to the trading view. But let me just go ahead and play this right now. Boom. As you can see, this is where the market is at currently. I literally flew through TP 1 through 7. Dang near floated right back down to another major area. So let's actually head over to the chart. Boom. And this is literally what I said. I said I'm expecting price to retest major level before dropping for long-term sale. So when I was looking at the chart, and actually we dang near, I'm not gonna delete the markup for right now, but when I was looking at the chart, I was looking to the left, right? So to the left, when I looked to the left, I saw all of this resistance area. I saw like, okay, bet the last time it came to this price, it was rejecting these price levels, and then it was going for the sell, and it took off for like a major sell. So I'm talking about from here to here, obviously, and this is all the way back in March. So the end of March all the way down to April, it took off for 12,000 pips. Like, that's ridiculous, bro. Like, that's literally insane. Granted, for the setup that I was looking for, I'm not expecting on holding this. I don't plan to hold this trade for 12,000 pips. All I really wanted is, on average, I typically go, when I hop in US30, the most I set my TPs for is 2,500 pips. Anything else after that, that's on you to do whatever you want. You swing it. So right now it's floating 4,000 pips in profit, but I only go for 2,500. I don't care to have like a lot of TPs like this. Even this is kind of like too much. I don't care to have TP8, TP9, TP10, TP20. Like, that's like a little absurd. Like, the most I do is I'll tell you, the most I have is TP8, but I'll tell you like, okay, bet this is a major swing setup for my swing traders. If you want to swing trade this, you can swing it from here. The last time I was at this price, it came all the way back down to here. So people can literally, it's up to, at that point, it's up to your own discretion to make sure that you're like paying attention to how the market is actually moving. So before you even come all the way down here, at least hold it, or make sure it's coming here, at least like here first, because it's already flew through this one. So at least here, you know. But before I even go too crazy into it, let's actually get back to here. So the reason, like I said, the reason why I knew it was sell, because I looked to the left of the chart. I'm like, alright, it's a 4. I mean, actually, I wasn't even on the 1 hour. I was on the 4 hour stretcher. That's what made me look at it better. So on the 4 hour stretcher, I said, okay, bet. The last time I came to this price, it retested, dropped, double topped, and then it took off for the sell. So obviously, when it comes back to this price again, I'm going to be looking for that same sell setup. Now, I'm not your average trader, right? What do you mean by that? No shade to if you do this, but for me personally, I do not trade like this no more. I used to back in the past, but I let that version of me go. I'm not selling right at the major resistance level. I'm not doing that. And the reason why I learned not to, because look, let's say you hopped in the sell right here, or let's say you even hopped in the sell right here, whatever. You happen to sell right here, and then what happened? The market literally broke that resistance level because they know everybody in their mama. This probably was like hella sell orders right here. It was hella stop losses all in this area again, wicked out and getting taken out, right? So literally took off for an extra 1,500 pips. Shout out to you if you caught that buy. Shout out to you, for real, for real. Like if it would have kept going for the buy, okay, cool. I would have ended up looking for a buy, but ultimately I was looking for the sell because I'm like, all right, this is a major area, right? Like I'm not pressed to look for a buy. Like if it break out, retest, and then took off. So like it broke out here, it retest, it took off. It came back to retest again, it took off. So there's a lot of people that probably hopped in buys up here thinking that it was about to take off again, and then I'm gonna literally start reversing. But the real reason why, I'm pretty sure it was some news that came out that helped factor into this. But me, I look at news, but I don't let it determine like how I trade, because when you start looking at news too much, it's gonna basically like you're gonna be on some, oh, like I'm paying attention to news, like the news is doing this, so the market should be doing this, and it's gonna make you like super biased. Versus like, don't trade like what you think is gonna do, trade what you see in the market in today's age. So yes, based off my MAs and how I entered the market, I could have entered the trade right here, but the most safest setup that I wanted, that I told the chat and I told everybody on Instagram, I said once it breaks past the 35 to 50 area, that's when it'll be the most ideal entry point for the sell. Right, this mug is dropping. Oh my gosh, and I'm like, this is literally live footage for y'all right now too that's watching this video. Like, bro, this is really insane, because it's like I really could have entered up here, or I could have moved the entry point up here right back under that resistance level. But I said let's wait until it break back under this, because I knew this was like, what time frame did I see it on? I think this is a zone that I was looking at, so it's still like high enough. So it was like a zone area, and I was like, all right, once it come back under this zone, then that'd be the ideal sell. Because when you look to the left, when it came back under that zone, it started going for the sell. When it retest this specific price at 3,500, it was ready for the sell. So yes, it would have been ready for the sell up here, but I'm like, it'll be really ready once it hit 3,550. That's how I know it's gonna be like 100% done. The trade gonna be ready, and it's gonna really take off for the long-term move, which was a sell, which I only wanted 2,500 pips at the market, but the market literally took off for 4,000 on this trade specifically. Let me see, I forgot what it was, because I forgot, because I'm trading, like I said, for my people in both my chats, I traded, we hopped in this and we hopped in SPS 100. So US30 combined, off the two trades, I only popped a 0.50, so for both of them, so $1 lot most. That's $7,000. So $7,000 from US30, and then SBS alone, one of those positions I closed out early for 6,000, and then the second position, that's the one that's we still on US30, but that's the one that's literally taking right now. So it's like, bro, and the main reason, like, I ain't gonna say I knew, like I ain't gonna say like I'm just I could predict the market. It's weird because it's like, if you trade indices for real, if you trade SPS 500 for real, yesterday the market was acting funny. And when I say acting funny, SPS isn't, it's supposed to be a US30 video, but now I'm going over to SPS. SPS isn't supposed to be consolidating. Like, once it take off for real, that's the direction it's going. It's not going back and forth and doing this thing during New York session. So once it started doing that, I'm like, okay, you know what? I tested my signature. I'm like, hey, I'm done trading it for New York session. It's acting wishy-washy right now. I'm gonna wait for when it's actually ready and the real setup is gonna come. Then I'll send out another alert. So, and I said, I'll check back with me at London session around 10 p.m., 11 p.m. I'll probably send out a trade idea for that. Sent it out. Didn't happen during London session. I told SBS specifically, I said, wait till New York, right? Once New York came, I know it's crazy. I just realized something. This is our second entry. The first entry I called on this was actually at 44.85. We entered this at 44.85. So SBS was the trade I was more confident in taking at that higher lot size. Remember, this is like my second or third week really trading US30 for real, so I wasn't risking that up here. But SBS, since it's less volatile, we literally caught at 44.85. I put the screenshot right here if you think I'm capping. 44.85 was literally our entry point where we got in. Well, I sent, it was about 44.85 to 44.87 was when I sent the alert out. And it literally been smooth selling. This entry right here is technically the second trade that I sent out yesterday. And I'm not even gonna And I could count that in my signals, like my signal results, but I'm not even gonna count that. I'm gonna ask, did anybody even capitalize off that second position? Like that's literally double the profit. I know people re-entered after the trade said TP, but that's insane. But yeah, not to make the I done already made it long. Well, it ain't really long. It's only 8 minutes into the video. Not to make this too long. I just wanted to come in and just show you guys like what was my mental process when I was trading this. What exactly was I looking for? And ultimately, it paid out big. Like I couldn't have asked for a better way to end the week. Like today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. I don't trade on Fridays. This is literally like the last setup I'll probably send out, just because it actually might be like there's no reason for me to even be greedy and try to enter into another trade. That's another thing. If you have a big payout day like this, a big day in the market, like relax, enjoy yourself. Like do not stress, do not rush, nothing. Like bro, you just caught. It's like, bro, we just caught literally combined probably like 6,000 pips. What are we still trading for? Like, bro, this is a beautiful way to end the week. You couldn't ask for a better way to end the week. So look, if there's any of you that's interested, like, bro, either if you're new and this is your first time watching my video, go back and watch my previous videos to actually understand like what all I'm saying right now means, right? Or simply either enroll in my signals chat, or preferably I would want you to rather enroll in my academy, because I actually want to teach you guys and actually build that connection with you, so we can have like, I'm testing you like, hey, this one I'm in right now, boom boom boom, like build that connection with you guys and actually communicate with you guys on that level, versus you just catching my signals chat. If you join my mentorship, if you join my academy, then I'll be more willing to answer whatever questions you got after you watch my videos and learn all the strategies. Because this, I think I just set the tone with this one, man. I just set the tone. This is what happens, like tunnel vision. Only focus on you, focus on like your goals, focus on what you pair. I don't pay attention to what nobody else says, what no other trader is doing. I don't focus on them, because when you start focusing on other people's stuff, it's gonna throw you off your game. It's gonna make you doubt or let your ego get too big to where you think you better than them, right? So to skip all that, to cut all that process out, and focus on me, focus on my members of my academy, focus on people that's in my signals chat, and most importantly, still focus. I treat y'all right. I'm still breaking down analysis for y'all too, and I could have just simply just uploaded this to my academy and explain why we took the setup we took. But they already know, because we all got the same strategy. But beautiful, beautiful day, and it's about to touch 67 degrees in the city right now. So I'm about to go hoop. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace out.